On the second day, after lunch, the entrances shifted again, 3 to 18, 19 to 100, but this time, the first door did not lead to the classrooms. Rather, it led to the playing field, a field floating above a bottomless pit. Shadow guards with adzes circled it, an illusion meant to keep the children from the edge. The guard knelt and touched the ground, whispering a few words. A bone ladder formed, stretching toward the floating field. At first, the children were scared to cross the bridge. Then one brave boy stepped forward and crossed it carefully. When all the children had crossed the bridge, it disappeared. The children spread out in small groups and soon began to play. Some boys started a game of football. The girls were excited to skip. One of them had died with a green rope. A few children used small objects they could find and invented their own games. Those who did not have anything to play with simply ran around, chasing each other and laughing. The older children sat down together. Some talked quietly, others shared jokes. While the others laughed, Hathlin sat alone, lost in thoughts of his dad and Dustin. As Hathlin sat in thought, a familiar face approached him from behind. As he drew closer, Dustin quickened his pace. He slipped in behind Hathlin and covered his eyes. "Guess who?" he teased. He knew that voice. He had heard it 1,000 times. "Dustin, is that you?" he asked. A second later, the hands lifted. After a long embrace, the boys sat down. Hathlin took a breath. "I remember the crash. We were on our way to Australia. Then, nothing, just an empty void. A battle broke out in the sky, and somehow, I was pulled into another world. Ontra, that is what it was called. I met Kudak, a small creature, and 2 enormous brothers. They took me to a mountain, and Kudak killed me again. That is how I ended up here." Dustin listened carefully. He had reached here on his first try. His shoe had snagged in the cage when one of the riders tried to pull him away. "Have you seen my father?" Hathlin asked quietly. "No," Dustin said. "Maybe he was sent somewhere else." "No worries," Hathlin said shakily. "We will check here first." Then, steady and certain, "I am getting out of this place in 3 days." Escape? In 3 days? It sounded impossible, but Dustin knew one thing. If Hathlin found a way out, he would never leave him behind. Will Hathlin escape hell? Subscribe and find out. New episodes every week.